Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Terri, and this is another edition of Terri's Carnivore Treats. Recently, I was scrolling through TikTok and I came upon this amazing recipe that was pretty much carnivore, and I was so excited to try it. So I went ahead and made it, and while the very first day when it was fresh, it tasted pretty good. It was a little heavy on the egg flavor, which I'm not very fond of. And as usual, I always like to test my recipes out a couple days later and even a couple of months later to see if they all hold up. And the following day when I went to go taste it, it was very heavy on the egg flavor. And I thought, this is not something I would eat, so I'm not going to share it with you. Giving it a few days of thought, I knew there would have to be a way that it would not be so egg tasting. So I played around and tinkered and tweaked this recipe, and I am ecstatic over what it's become. No egg flavor at all. It's become even more light and less dense, and I'm very excited to share it with you. Very minimal ingredients. I did try it with allulose and monk fruit, and I didn't even like it with the sweeteners. So this one has no sweeteners added, but obviously you can add sweeteners if you'd like. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but for now, I'm just going to call it the best carnivore cake. Very simple, very easy, with ingredients you most likely have already on hand. So let's go get started with the gadgets and ingredients, and I am so excited to devour this cake again. The gadgets that you'll need are a 6-inch baking dish, a whisk, a strainer or sifter. And while I do grease the inside of the baking dish with butter, I also line the bottom of it with parchment paper just to make the cake easier to come out of the baking dish. And that's it. Now let's go take a look at those ingredients. The true beauty of this cake are the very few ingredients. We start off with whole milk powder, as well as some non-fat milk powder, eggs, baking powder, and I've chosen to use almond extract to flavor my cake today, but really orange extract, lemon extract, cherry extract, just let your imagination run wild with whatever flavor you'd like. Alrighty, I think that's it, and now it's time to get to the baking. I've decided to leave the mixing in real time just to show you the changes that the batter goes through. It starts off very stubborn and does not want to mix together, and then all of a sudden it gets a little bit clumpy and then creamy, and the next thing you know, it looks just like cake batter. I know a lot of my viewers are like me and like to see the actual changes in real time. While it's totally worth it to go the extra mile with the homemade whipped cream, my soft carnivore crumbles, and my crunchy carnivore crumbles, this cake tastes equally delicious with a light dusting of allulose with monk fruit powdered sugar too.